Hi, today we have Nadia from the BA Business and Marketing, who is going to speak to us about an incident which happened to her at work. Nadia, can you tell me about this particular incident?
Well, there was one day when a customer came up from a competitor store to my workplace, and they were wondering if we could price match a product for her. And our policy was unfortunately a little bit misleading because she had to have the particular product in stock at the competitor.
Yes.
Which we don't really detail in our price match policy. So when she came up to us from our competitor store wanting to get a particular product price matched,
yes.
Obviously the product wasn't in store at the competitor store. So I had to explain to her the policy that unfortunately was slightly misleading. However, I could give her 10% off for her trouble of coming up to my workplace.
Okay, so this particular woman was expecting this price match, which is a way whereby another store which has got something slightly cheaper, she can say it's slightly cheaper, she can come to you and get that particular price.
Yes.
But apparently you say it's got to be actually in store
at the competitors,
and
yeah.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. No.
Okay.
So unfortunately, when she realised that, she got quite irate with me.
Yes.
So I had to say, you know, I'm really sorry. I know it is misleading. I would have thought the same. I can give you 10% off and a few other little incentives if you so wish.
Yes.
But then she demanded to see a manager.
Oh.
Yeah, so I had to call my manager from the front desk, and he was sort of trying to talk me through it, but what he was saying was what I'd already said to her. And I just suggested, look, can you please come down to the front desk, give a little bit more customer service, because she is really, really getting angry with me here.
Right, so you felt she was getting angry.
Yeah, yeah.
And what were your feelings at the time, initially?
Well, at first when someone is getting angry with you at work, you often feel like it's your fault because they're directing it at you.
Yes.
You are giving the bad news, so therefore they're reacting to you, and you feel as if it's your fault.
Yes.
But then you've got to sort of push past that and remember, you know, you are delivering customer service.
Yes.
You sort of have to build like a wall between you and the customer, kind of thing.
Right.
Just to really get through the situation.
And was there any sort of previous training or background knowledge which helped you get around this?
There was, yes. I studied emotional intelligence last year, and I came across a journal article about women in the workplace, which was quite interesting. I've never read that before. Right.
And what was it saying? This particular article?
It was quite modern. I think it was only written a few years ago, and it was stating that women can get a little bit oversensitive in the workplace. They can take things a little bit to heart. Right.
So these women getting oversensitive.
Yes.
Was that the person in your position, the person who was serving the customer?
Yes, it was.
Right.
Yeah. And as I was serving the customer, I was kind of thinking, you know, calm down a little bit. This isn't your fault.
Right.
There's no need to get oversensitive about it. You know, in a few minutes it's going to be resolved. It's going to be forgotten about. You know, the customer will get what she wants and she will go on happy. So.
Okay. So it seems as though there's a couple of tactics you had there. One was that you didn't immediately react to that angry customer.
No.
You took a little bit of time.
Yes, because I know if I did sort of react quickly, I probably would have gotten a little bit angry as well.
Yes.
Because she was attacking me, kind of thing. So I thought, no, just sit down.
Okay, so if you had got angry, what sort of response do you think you might have got?
She would have definitely have gotten angrier. I think she would have taken the situation further, you know, sort of to head office, or she would have reported to my manager, and it would have really reflected badly on me. So, you know, sort of reacting to something straight away, such as like a negative situation like that, it can escalate. I have found, I've witnessed that firsthand, and I have studied that as well, relating back to emotional intelligence that I studied last year. Okay,
Nadia, well that's a really good example there. It's a good example of recognising the situation, recognising the buttons which sometimes if they're pressed can lead to things which are totally beyond your control. So you kept that under control. The article happened to help you, which is great. And we got a good outcome.
We did.
Thanks very much, Nadia.
No problem. Thank you.